amigos? Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy III. So the last time we learned that we can't really defeat the Nepto Dragon at our level. Which is a shame. Because I really wanted to defeat the Nepto Dragon at our level. So after a little bit of a party member changing or whatnot, we're going into the next dungeon. And oh man, the next dungeon is a doozy. This is a dungeon I've eternally hated. How can I eternally hate a dungeon? After all, this is a video game, right? And it's an 80s video game, or 90s video game, or something. You have to expect that it's going to be difficult, right? Where to begin on how much I hate the dungeon we're coming up against. Who thought that it was going to be a good idea? Ugh. And I was reading up on a walkthrough and found on the LPing archives and stuff somebody's little play by somebody else's LP of Final Fantasy III and stuff. And first off, I like how they referenced Oyster. Second off, they actually enjoy this dungeon because it's difficult and cruel and inhumane, and he calls everyone pussies because they don't like it. Man. So where to begin on this dungeon? This is one of those dungeons I've eternally hated, like I've said before. We're going into the Nepto Temple. It's a statue of Nepto. One of the eyes is missing, and there is a small hole leading beyond. I wonder if we could get in if we became tiny. Let those words sink in and emotionally scar you for life, children. That's right, you have to go through an entire dungeon as midgets. Alright, we're all tiny, let's go. Enter the hole where the dragon's eye used to be. The enemies in this dungeon, and the boss in this dungeon, they all piss me off. For starters, all the enemies are big while you're small. Now, the enemies don't actually do that much damage physically. It's the magic damage they do that will anger you. Because all of these enemies are going to use magic on you. It's unavoidable. They're going to use magic on you. And you're just gonna have to sit there and take it. Take it up to the butt. Ugh. You know what? Even better. Let's give us another Black Mage. That's gonna give us the major advantage in this, hopefully. And not like it really matters, because we're gonna take the same amount of damage regardless. So, alright, so let's see. Mikey has Ice 2. Let's give Leo Fire 2. So, take away that for now. And give him the Fire 2 spell. Alright. Not like it really matters what equipment we have, because our attack and defense are 1 anyway. Basement, 2nd floor. Monsters, of course. Poison bats. I am going to run away because we don't have any MP for Leo. He's really just there for moral support. Hooray, I forgot. Run away, thank you. Found Carapace helmet and Carapace armor, also known as the shell helm and the shell armor in later versions of the game. Of course, this isn't a later version, this is an earlier version, if you couldn't tell. And bloodworms. Let's run away. Hooray! We're gonna have to be properly healed for the next fight, and I'm probably gonna save at the next fight as well. I do use save states, but I don't use, like... sorry. I don't use, like, hacked save states or anything. Why would I need to? That spoils the fun. That spoils the masochistic difficulty of old RPGs. And this is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. But I hate this dungeon. This dungeon is the cream to my pants. No. This dungeon is not good cream cheese. This dungeon is bad cream cheese. This is the cream cheese that you wouldn't spread on your bagels. This is the cream cheese that you would probably throw out because you know that it's gone bad. Exactly. It's that kind of cream cheese, folks. The worst kind of cream cheese is the kind of cream cheese that kind of goes up your ass. Yeah. What am I talking about? I hope you guys know, because I don't. Okay, so purify everyone again! And purify everyone a third time. Okay, now, can't save in the middle of a dungeon. We can save, because I have the F5 key. Now, let's go. Squeak, I won't give Ventus Gem to anyone. Alright. Here it is, the boss you've all been waiting for. The hardest boss in the game. The I really wish I was kidding boss of the game. When I say this is the hardest boss, I really am not kidding though. Hopefully we live to see the tale. Pretty much, you want to have level 2 elemental spells, and you want to be at least level 9 with all of your party members, as you will deal more damage and you will be able to take more hits. Basically, you want to have the level 2 elemental spells because they deal more damage than your puny little level 1 elemental spells. And you really want to get lucky that this guy doesn't cast spells either, because this guy eventually will. And knowing your luck, because you probably are bad luck at video games, he's probably gonna start casting spells on you the first turn. And his spell list consists of Fire 2, Ice 2, and Bolt 2. All of which deal heavy damage. You should be able to beat him. He has 450 health, by the way. So we really do have to be careful. This is going to be a long, drawn-out boss battle, right? Oh, man. And... wow, God. Man, oh man, oh man. Alright. Start using, spells that are slightly less suck, please. Or slightly less good, but hopefully we'll still... And Raph's dead! Hooray! Of course, game, you have to have it your way. You have to have it your way, or you can't play well with the others. You can't play well with others. Why can't you play well with the other children? This dungeon is going to involve a lot of running away as well. Why didn't we start with full MP for Dawn as well? That would have been much better. Now Raph's got a little bit of a deficit and stuff. He's gonna have to play catch up and level grinding. Oh well, though. Obtained Nepto's Nepto's eyeball. We obtained an eyeball. Now what do? We run away. We run away so very much. We run so far away. Run away. Run away. Psycho killer. And oh no! Okay. Run. This is probably gonna have a stupid title like, oh, this is the dungeon that we bitch all through and stuff. That will be the title. It will be Let's Play Final Fantasy III, Part 7. Oh, this dungeon, which we bitch all the way through. Now, it's probably not gonna have that title. I'm probably gonna have a title that makes sense. So we did bitch all the way through this dungeon. But a title that will draw in readers' attention. Okay, so... Run. Now, this place is probably gonna be better for level grinding and such. If we can stay into this little area and stuff. Because I'm assuming these enemies give out good experience points and whatnot. Okay. So, we never have to be midgets again, right? Unfortunately, we will have to have midget power again. But not right now. We must return the eye to the sea dragon Nepto. Okay. So we return his eye, which is just a gemstone. Put Neptune's eye in the socket, and... I am the Sea Dragon Neptune. I thank you for returning the gem to me. This gem is my mind. Makes perfect sense. Without it, I am merely an animal, and I begin to go wild. Here, take this, the Water Fang. It will smash what blocks your way with the power of water. Alright, we received the first Elemental Fang. These are going to become very useful later on, and they are essential to the plot. Water has lost its light. Well, that's because water isn't made of light. Someone has caused an earthquake and sealed the light underground. Yeah, it was probably some douchebag with an X for a name. Please, bring back the light. And the Sea Dragon Neptune fell into a deep sleep. Hooray! So now we run so far away. We run back to the Viking place, and revivify everything. Happy music! Hooray! And cannon, just because we can. So, before we talk to the Viking leader, I am going to revive us. We need revivification. No, that's the inn. You dumb shit, that's the inn. You idiot, that's the inn. We need revivification. You can't revive your party members at an inn. Of course not, that would make too much sense. Instead, we need to go to the Super Holy Jesus Water. Super Holy Jesus Water. Da 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 ba 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 ba. Revivification! Thank you! Oh man, this is the sarcastic asshole episode. I can just feel it. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my not bones. Okay, so now let's... Oh wait, he didn't have any equipment to begin with. That's great. No. Change job to fighter. And let's equip him with some new equipment. We got the Serpent Sword, which... Oh my goodness, look at that attack stat. Wow. That's pretty cool. And we got the Carapace helmet. Carapace armor, and Mithril gloves. So now we've got pretty good defense, and... You know what? Alright, unequip everything from Mikey. And change his job back to a monk. We're gonna need it. Alright, and first off, note that his attack power is 40. If we give him nunchucks... Or nunchucks is pretty good, right? But his attack power is higher without the nunchucks now. That's really cool, actually. Okay, where's our Mithril rings? We need the Mithril rings. Where's our Mithril rings? I'm pretty sure we had... Oh, wait, no, he can't even equip Mithril rings. Can he equip Mithril gloves? No, he can't. Ah, that's just great. And, of course, should we switch Raph back to a, back to a red wizard? No, let's not for now. Because black magic might come in handy later in the game. Oh man, where are we going later in the game anyway? Now that we have a boat, we can travel pretty much anywhere we please. Let's take a cruise, the Caymans, and hit the snooze so I can keep on dreaming. You know, Smash Mouth references? Holiday in my head? From that one Nickelodeon movie? No? Nobody remembers that? Okay. Okay, that's fair enough. My inner Smash Mouth nerd. You've got guts, thanks. You've got guts, thanks. You've got guts, thanks. You've got guts, thanks. You say anything different? Now I can sleep peacefully. It'd be worse sleeping peacefully, you pussy. Just like all the people that complain about this game's Neptune. Fuck. Anyway, alright, so these wenches... Oh my god, you guys are so great. Alright, and you, boss man. Awesome, you guys are the real heroes. As I promised, the Enterprise is now yours. Thanks! Well, we kinda did use it and take it for a joyride, but no hard feelings, right? And a cannonball because we have to. You've got guts. Thanks. That's the main message of this LP. You've got guts. Thanks. Thanks for having guts. Which is good, because I hate sponge and spit. Anyway. Alright, so now we really have no use for the elemental magic on Mikey and Raph. So, you know what, I'm gonna keep Fire and Ice and Bolt in Mikey's magic repertoire because we might need it. But, okay, let's equip Fire 2 to Raph, and Ice 2 to Raph. And we're gonna get so far in and such, and... Okay, and something else I need to do is take away Cure. Because we have no use for it. And we replace it with Sleep. Now all the enemies can go night-night. So where are we going next? I wonder. Well, wonder no more. No Nepto Dragon either. That's cool. Alright, you can still get into random encounters while on the boat. Like that. Enemies when you're fighting on the boat shouldn't be too much of a hassle. We're all in the back row for some reason. I'm an idiot. Hooray! And we're gonna punch sea elementals in the face. Why? Because we're just badass like that. See, 53 damage with your fists alone. Monks are incredibly good party members later on, especially when you're trying to get your health very high. Actually, that's one thing I need to talk about. Maxing out health in Final Fantasy III, actually. On the DS version, anyway. I need to get to maxing out my party's health by leveling them up while my party members are at, all black belts and such. The best way to increase a character's max health is to give them all black belt job the moment you get it. This may seem a little bit silly at first, but trust me, it comes in handy. Having Knight job class or Monk job class early in the game will also work very well. But yeah. Pretty much we're dealing a lot of damage to the enemies now, and skill up. Oh. Right, I've got to show you what actually happens. Alright, every couple of skill points you get, Mikey's attack here is going to increase. Alright, so... Boat. We're on a boat, and Sahagins. Now, these are classic Final Fantasy enemies. These enemies have appeared in, like, a lot of games. Sahagins and stuff. Or Sahuagins. Sahuagins! Hua! Anyway, continuing on. Sahuagins have more health than the other, or more defense than the other enemies, it looks like. But nothing we can't take down by just repeatedly tapping the A button until they die from it. And luckily, we've got fists made out of steel. Yeah. Anyway, continue on. I'm rambling on about this game. Right, so, I wonder, really, now that we've got a boat, and now that we're killing all these enemies and such, I wonder where our next stop is. Really, I'm wondering where our next stop is. Sort of forgotten, actually. We can go to so many places now that we have, hold on. There we go. Now that we have, these higher level party members and all this equipment and stuff, and a boat, we can go to so many places. Like a castle. Argus Castle. It's abandoned. Abandoned as a pup. It's found by Muriel. And they live in the middle of nowhere. But creepy stuff happens in nowhere. Except the courage to save his new home. What? Anyway. Alright, we can go in here. And this is a secret room. Found a bomb fragment and a south wind. Bomb fragments cast Fyra once. South winds cast Blizzara once. Of course, since this is an early Final Fantasy game, Really, it is more accurate to say bomb shards cast fire 3 or fire 2, and other thing cast fire, or no, not fire, ice 2. I've already seen the devastating effects of ice 2 on the Jin. Ooh, Jin, alcoholic references. Everyone would be so proud of me. And hey, look, Dash is purple now. Okay, so one of these flames is not like the others. One of these flames lead to a secret room. Yeah. And we can go through there. And we end up here, getting treasure. Lots of money here. Oh man, Conker's Bad Fur Day would be so proud. He got so much money. 3,000 gil, 3,000 gil, 1,500 gil, 3,000, 100, 100. Okay. So we're looting this castle. Should we feel bad? No. Yeah, we got a ship. Now we can search for beautiful women all over the world. Hey, I'm kidding. Okay. See, that is why Desh is my favorite, man. He has a good mentality. Also, we can't keep up with our walking. So these doors are locked, and unfortunately we're gonna need a key. We could go get keys right now to unlock the doors, or switch to a thief job class or something. But I don't think we're going to. We're gonna save that for a later part. Mainly because this part's already had enough complaining about this game already. Oh boy, this was a great idea to LP this game. Actually, it really was. I do love this game to death. Except for the Nepto Temple. So we're gonna go over here, on the other side of the water. We're gonna save once again. So much saving. I'm Paranoid Parrot. So much saving. And we're gonna see you guys later. So, until then, this is Tales for Raga, signing out. Stay frosty, everyone.